置く時の向きもきちんとしてますか？はい、もちろん。ちゃんとリストに従いました。
I wish I was George. One time I'm only gonna say that, one and only time I'm gonna say it. Because, oh god, if I had a servant like that, oh shit. If Ava's my mom, sorry if I'm disappointing you. I'm taking a servant as my wife, and there is literally nothing you can do about it. Fucking perfect. Absolutely perfection. You can't get any better. You can't. Anyone who says otherwise is just wrong. Your opinion is just wrong here. I don't care what it is, it's wrong.
客室の準備も完了です。
ご苦労。最後にシャノンの目でも直接すべて確認するように。それから奥様が食堂のテーブルクロスをもう一度変えるようにと仰せだ。
Fucking again.
あらあら。昼間に皆さんで苦労して変えたばかりだというのに、どうしても。
あのテーブルクロスではどうも色が違います。よくよく室内との調和を見てみたら、やはり合いませんでした。
Why couldn't we have just held up the table? Whatever.
やはり別のテーブルクロスにします。
Fucking, you could have just held it up and looked. That's too easy.
それから客間のシャンデリアの清掃はちゃんと確認しているでしょうね。
No, because it's a fucking
エマ
chandelier.
さんが見上げて、あれは埃？それともまさか雲の巣？なんて言い出すことが二度とあってはなりませんよ。
Ava would do that though. You know what? I take it back now. You're right. They should clean the table, the chandelier, because the one person in the world to complain about it would be Ava.
ご安心を。
Because clearly she has.
すでに入念に清掃と確認をしております。最後に私もすべてを確認いたします。
そうですか。結構。私も最後にすべてを確認します。シャノン、若い使用人たちを連れて新しいテーブルクロスを準備するように。もう少し清潔感を感じる白いものを探すのですよ。
Bit more of a clean feeling. How does a white tablecloth look dirty if it's pure white?
はい、かしこまりました。
Natsu was even more high-strung than normal and walked around barking orders here and there. Even though the sky was beginning to get dark, the servants moved hurriedly about. Tomorrow is the annual family conference. It isn't particularly rare for each of the individual families to visit the island, but this is the only time that they all come together. It was the most important day of the year for both Ushirimiya family and Rokenjima. Natsui, who was short-tempered on top of being high-strung, kept ordering that the servants redo this or that, since it really didn't look good after all. This would keep them going until late into the night. Now that Shannon had many years of experience and Natsui had put her in a position of responsibility, she was called over many times to have strict orders showered on her. That makes sense. I mean, it's not fair, but it makes sense at least, because, you know, she has the experience, she knows what to do, or she has more, I guess, trust in her, or just she has more faith in her to know that, you know, she can do it. It makes sense. Still shouldn't probably be ordering people around, but you know what, I just don't like the concept of servants, it just makes me feel weird. So when Shannon finished her shower and laid down on the bed in the servant waiting room, she fell asleep almost immediately. I can hear the sound of wind coming from somewhere far away. It's a bit different from the sound wind outside a room would make. It's almost as though I'm sitting in a deck chair in a rose garden. Okay. And turning over in my sleep with the feel of the wind in my hair. That's right, the feel. This isn't a sound, it's a feeling. Then is this a dream? Just as I was about to accept this theory, I thought I heard someone talking to me. My. It seems the work of a servant is just as boring as it ever was. Not only boring, but difficult, strict, constraining, joyless. All you get in return for your years of service is some level of respect from the newer servants. Yeah, welcome to being a fucking servant. Seriously. And even that is far from sufficient to repay you for all the hard work you've done.
もういい加減飽きはせぬか
Oh, hey, Beatrice.
その生活に
Huh? Who? She wasn't just imagining someone talking to her. She was shocked to find that it was real. When Shannon opened her eyes, she gulped. The Golden Land. She couldn't say any more. She was literally stunned silent. Shannon, who'd been sleeping on a bed, was somewhere in a rose garden. However, though this rose garden somehow resembled the rose garden on Rokkenjima, it was also completely different. After all, the roses were golden. Not only the flowers, but the dancing butterflies too. It was a golden rose garden of mysterious beauty. Somehow Shannon was sitting on a chair under the arbor. It was as though she had taken a nap there and woken up from a dream. But it felt strange. Is this rose garden a dream? Fucking demon, what? For some reason, it even felt as though my entire life up to this point had been a dream, and that I had finally awakened here.
ようこそシャノン我が黄金のバラ庭園へ
Hey Beatrice, how's it going? That was the voice again. Shannon looked around to find who it was. As she did, a golden butterfly landed on the seat across from her, instantly created a human form. So that Beatrice.
元気であったかまあ元気であったろうな
I should really just call her. It's Claire, right? It's been a couple days. It is Claire. Because I'm starting to get okay. Yeah, Claire. Created by Byrne, but it's still theoretically by Beatrice
わらわは毎
or
日
Shannon
そ
Yasu.
なたたちを観察しているのだから
Their name. This woman laughed as though she was an old friend of Shannon's. However, Shannon obviously didn't remember the strange gold rose garden. She didn't remember this person's face either.
そうだったなそなたはわらわをもはや覚えてはおらぬのだったな
私はあなたを忘れているのですか
It's not your
だ
fault.
ったらごめんなさい
謝るには及ばぬそのようにしたのだからそなたの罪ではない名乗ろうわらわは黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ
Okay, I think I'm going to understand where this is going to go. This is the Golden Beatrice before Battler talked with Shannon, who he, told her what his ideal woman was. Then that idea of Beatrice from Battler then is projected onto her, who then transforms into the Golden Witch Beatrice that we know and see. I think that's where this is going to go.
ベアトリーチェ様親方様が口にされる後ろ宮家の恩人の
そのベアトリーチェではない
Because, I mean, we already know that Battler's ideal woman is Beatrice. That she was created for that sole purpose. So we already know that. The question is just where was she put into the world, I guess, is what I'm trying to solve here.
六軒島の夜を支配する黄金の魔女のベアトリーチェであるそなたが日々敬意を忘れぬ館のもう一人の主であるぞ
あなたがベアトリーチェ様
怯えずともよいわらわとそなたはもともとは同じ仲間いやいやルームメイトだったではないか
And we just became one and the same, the normal stuff in life.
わらわはそなたに憧れ日々使用人の仕事に励んでいたこともあったのだ
私はずっと一人部屋でルームメイトは 別れの時そなたの記憶を奪った。しかしわらわはそなたとルームメイトだったことを忘れぬ。そしてそなたとの友情をわらわの方から一方的に破棄し、だからこそ一人残すそなたに悲しみを与えぬために、わらわとの日々の記憶も世界も全てを消し去ったのだ。分かろうとしないでよい。ただこれだけは信じよ。わらわはそなたに危害を加えるためにここに呼んだのではない。ここは私の夢の中ではないのですか？夢の中と思ってよい。厳密には眠ったそなたの魂を我が庭園に招いたのだ。そなたをこの世界の住人に招くために。
Beatrice snapped her fingers, and a storm of gold butterflies all rose up around the rose garden. As the cloud of butterflies danced over the table, a gorgeous tea set appeared. There were teacups and a teapot, more elegant even than those used by the Ushimiya family. The tea was filled to the brim and had a sweet rose scent, one which Shannon had never smelled before. Before there was even time to be amazed by that scent, butterflies started gathering one by one on the table, and a tea stand sprouted right out of it. It was like watching a magical mushroom from a fairy tale kingdom grow out of the ground. It was a many-layered tea stand filled with beautiful cakes like edible jewels. Of course, there were also several lovely light brown scones. The honey truly was golden honey with bits of gold leaf dancing through it.
後ろ宮家も時にティーパーティーを開くようだが、わらわのそれとは比べ物にもなるまい。
Good.
すごい。こんなの見たことありません。見たことがあろうとも、それは休場する立場からであろうが、そなたはわらわの友人。給仕の必要はないぞ。何しろわらわは魔女。給仕は間に合っているのでな。さあ遠慮することはない。好きなだけ頬張るがよい。ありがとうございます。
That was all Shannon managed to say. It would be hard for anybody to say much more after being suddenly invited to such a beautiful witch tea party.
まずは紅茶からどうか。ミルクは新鮮。砂糖もそのままかじりたくなるほどの上物よ。しかしまずは最初はストレートを進めたい。バラの花びらをほんの一枚浮かべるだけで、もう二度と人の世の紅茶など飲めなくなってしまうに違いないぞ。
Laughing happily, Beatrice opened, not a sugar pot, but a rose petal pot, picked up a single crimson petal and floated it on her tea after relishing its scent. Shannon did the same, picking up a single petal and smelling its aroma.
なんて素敵な香り。これは本当にこの世のバラの香りなの？喜んでもらえて嬉しい。わらわが紅茶に浮かべるためだけに品種改良を重ねたバラだ。
Is that a common thing? Because I don't think it is.
すりつぶしてジャムにしてもこれがまた絶品でな。スコーンにもこの上なくよく合う。試してみるか？
Sure. Why not?
じゃあ少しだけ。
I mean, I'm here anyways. Might as well enjoy everything you have to offer. Shannon had been invited to this witch's tea party suddenly. However, the witch seemed so truly innocent, and her smile as she played hostess was so happy that it made Shannon want to smile too. The tension in Shannon's heart gradually faded, and she started enjoying her chat with the witch.
使用人の仕事も大変であろうな。わらわもよく覚えているぞ。 礼拝堂の窓枠の掃除がとにかく面倒であった。
驚きました。あなたも使用人として働いていたことがあるのですか？
短い間だ。覚えておらぬだろうが、そなたと共に働いていたのだぞ。わらわはドジで物をよくなくす愚か者。そなたはわらわの憧れる理想の使用人であった。
なのに私が覚えていなくて本当にごめんなさい。
See the line right there. You're my idea of a perfect servant. I'm really it's getting confusing because I don't know if Shannon originally existed as a person but ended up moving out, or she just never existed in the first place and she was just created out of the idea of being perfect servant after, you know, being constantly told you're a fuck up. That Yasu imagined what the perfect servant would do in this situation and then eventually became that perfect servant. Because I'm getting both. I can read it both ways. There was once at one point, but now there's not. But also that I can read it as a way that literally you're my idea. So, god damn it, it's getting hard. I can read it both ways and it's frustrating me.
それを詫びる必要
Just
は
give me
な
an
い。
answer.
ここではそなたは使用人ではなく、わらわの友人であり客人だ。ここでは何の不自由もない、何の苦労も退屈もない。そなたが望むすべてのものを与えることができるのだ。今やわらわにはそれだけの力がある。それに至ったことをそなたには知らせたかったのだ。
何の取り柄もない私をこんなに素敵なおもてなしで歓待してくださって本当にありがとうございます。
辛き日々を今日まで耐え忍んだそなたへの褒美であると。そうさあ、黄金の蝶たちよ、わらわの友人を退屈させるでないぞ。軽やかな舞を見せるがいい。
Yeah, get to work, fucking butterflies. I'm not paying you guys nothing for nothing.
それに飽きたなら楽団を呼び出し、そなたの好きな曲を何でも演奏させよう。
I'd really like the song used in the last episode, Birth of a New Witch. I'd really like that one, please.
それにも飽きたな
my
ら
request.
勝者なる使い魔たちに種なし手品を披露させてやろうぞ。安心せよ。ここでの時間は無限。そしてそなたの願いもまたわらわが無限に叶える。わらわの茶会に終わりはないのだ。
In a truly good mood, the witch told Shannon several strange stories. They were all stories Shannon had never heard before. Very interesting stories, and they were all odd, bizarre fairy tales. Shannon felt as though she had become Alice in Wonderland. The time she spent at this tea party was strange, pleasant, and relaxed. No, the clocks have no hands at this tea party, because it's endless. There is no end. So this time passed like a Sunday morning when you can wrap yourself up in your blanket for as long as you want. God, I wish that was true.
本当に
Though I don't at
こ
the
ん
same
な素
time.
敵な時間を与えてくださり感謝します。
礼はいらぬ。なぜなら人の世で礼は別れの言葉を兼ねるのであろう。
That's true.
この茶会に終わりはない。
Yeah, people usually save their thanks until the very end. They never say it at the very beginning, usually.
だから礼も必要がない。
でも感謝します。ベアトリーチェ様、こんな素敵なお茶会を本当にありがとうございます。でも終わらない夢はないように、この夢も終わらないといけません。
ほう、なぜに終わらねばならぬのか。
Because I can't sleep for all eternity.
明日も早いので、
That too.
いつまでもここでおしゃべりをしていたら、私はお寝坊をして奥様に大目玉をもらってしまいます。
なぜにわざわざ短気な夏日のいる世界へ帰りたがるというのか。いやいや、 労を多くして何のねぎらいもない人間の世界へなぜにわざわざ帰ろうというのか。
Because that's where I belong in.
私人間ですし、いつまでもここでお世話にはなれません。
シャノン、そなたは勘違いをしているようだ。わらわはそなたを招いたが、追い返すような真似はしない。ここでの時間は永遠だ。そなたが別れを切り出さねばならぬ義理などない。わらわはそなたとどれだけ茶会を共にしようとも飽きぬぞ。むしろそなたという話し相手が実に心地よい。
お言葉は嬉しいですけど、私は人間、自分の世界に帰らなくちゃいけません。
家人にこき使われ、日々を学校と仕事だけに費やす
Because again,
何
I'm
の
a
彩
fucking
りもない
human.
世界に。
I can't live in this endless world and just neglect myself. I mean, it is escaping from my responsibilities in my world.
なぜわざわざ帰るというのか。
それでもそこが私の世界ですし。
Yeah,
シャノ
you
ン、
can't escape that.
そのような世界がそなたの世界である必要があるというのか。
Whether you want it to be or not, it is yours.
率直に言おう。シャノン、わらわはそなたを招いたのではない。迎えに来たのだ。
迎え？
かつてそなたのような良き使用人を目指し、そして魔女の世界に憧れ、使用人から魔女となったわらわはもうだからそなたを迎えに来たのだ。
Beatrice spoke quietly and slowly rose from her seat.
シャノン、やはり使用人よりも魔女の世界の方がずっと楽しいぞ。
I'm sure it is, but it's not a world for a human.
この茶会など旧友とのほんの挨拶代わりでしかない。わらわとそなたが望めば望んだ数だけいくらでも楽しき催しは繰り広げられる。それこそ無限に永遠にこの黄金のバラ庭園を完成させた今、わらわは至ったのだ。こここそが理想郷。そう、ここを黄金の理想郷と名付けよう。その完成に至ったからこそそなたを迎えに来たのだ。もう何の不自由も忍耐も努力も必要ない。ここでそなたとわらわは永遠にいつまでも楽しく過ごすのだ。まるで終わりのないおとぎ話のようにな。
Well, as much as it's gonna suck to sound, and like as much as it sounds like a douche thing to say, but that's not fun. It really isn't. I mean, hard work, perseverance, inconveniences, that's what makes life enjoyable. As much as it sucks in the now, like let's say I'm gonna fucking flat tire or something, it's like, oh, this fucking sucks. I'm fucking pissed. I'm gonna have to pay to get this fixed. I'm fucking pissed off. That being said, it's what makes life interesting. If everything goes smoothly, everything goes to plan, everything works out 100% of the time, it gets boring, it gets repetitive. There's no wow factor. There's no what if. There's just when something happens. It's bound to happen. There's no inconveniences, there's no hardship. That's just boring. It's uneventful. It's not fun. Long term, it's escaping responsibility. It's escaping the need to grow. There's no personal growth here. It's just stagnation. I've already described the Golden Line as how I feel it is. It's a lot of just, it's pretty good, I guess. I mean, it's alright. It's not, there's no ups and there's no downs. It's just flatlined. It's alright. That's how I describe it. I'd rather want the peaks and valleys. I want to either be on top of the fucking world at one moment or just down in the fucking gutters in the other. Because I know there's going to be that moment while I'm on that fucking mountain and it's going to feel great. I don't want to just be like, this alright. I mean, I could have more, but I could have less. I mean, that's alright. That's just, it's not my kind of personality. It's just, it's not worth it. And I think this is what this is.
本当にありがとうございます。でも 私は元の世界へ帰らなくてはなりません。
There's no room for growth here, and it's just I don't see it as a good thing. It's escaping,
なぜに？
ここは
and I just don't agree with
私の
it.
世界ではありませんので。
Yeah, I mean,
それは認める。これまではそなたの世界ではなかった。だからわらわが招くのだ。これよりここはわらわとそなたの世界となる。そなたはもう客人ではない。この世界のもう一人の主となるのだ。
yeah, that's nice and all, but it's still not, you know,
わらわにも
anything.
何の遠慮も無用。この無限の世界でかつてルームメイトだった時のように過ごすだけの話。
その記憶がないことが私はとても残念です。でもそのお招きはお断りしたいと思います。
Though if I'm gonna pull back the veil on this and it's just someone arguing like the pros and cons of, you know, just ignoring their responsibilities, really, the idea of Shannon as a servant, let's go with that, is extremely in the right here. I think they're completely in the right. Because what they'll probably go down is, you know, that's my fucking world. I can't just escape it because because I'm inconvenienced by something or I don't like something. I can't just escape from it. It's my reality and I have to just deal with it. Regardless of how shitty it is, I have to live it. I can't just escape from it.
そなたに
So I'm really
人間
respecting
の世界
Shannon
に
there.
戻らねばならぬ。どんな義理があるというのか。
True, the world of humans or the world of servants is busy all the time. Madam is strict, high-strung, and has a short temper. It'd be a lie if I said that everyday chores weren't a pain and having to balance work with school makes it even harder. Beatrice had watched over Shannon's painful days the whole time. She had seen those constantly tired shoulders heave and a sigh many times. That was why she had invited Shannon here, to this golden paradise. She had tried to give Shannon a perfect welcome to truly make her happy. So why had Shannon selected her original world over this one? Beatrice was overcome with shock and completely unable to understand. I would too. If it doesn't have Mammon in it, well, you know what, it's pretty shitty. No, but seriously, I
こ
I
の理
wouldn't.
想郷にてわらわはそなたに対し最高のもてなしをした。
You have.
そしてそれはこれからもそれ以上の楽しい日々が続く。
I'm sure they are, but it's not my world.
なのにそれでも人間の世界を選ぶそなたには人間の世界にて魔女の閲楽以上の楽しさがあるというのか。
What's the idea of struggle and hardship and overcoming obstacles and the chance of growth, the chance of something else, the chance of the unexpected? That's what makes it interesting. That's what makes it amazing. This doesn't give me that feeling.
はい、人間の世界にだって魔法に負けないくらい楽しいことがあります。
バカな。あるわけがない。
いいえ、あります。
Shannon's expression was soft. However, her words were firm. There was something wonderful, fascinating in the human world. Wonderfully fascinating. And that something was apparently not in this paradise, which was supposed to have everything she just as they wanted it. Doesn't have Mammon, so it doesn't have everything. Checkmate.
バカな。
Take your fucking paradise and shove it up your ass.
わからぬ。わからぬ。
As Beatrice muttered, she shifted it restlessly several times. However, no matter how often she said it, Shannon smiled and faltered, and Beatrice couldn't think of an answer. Because there is no answer. That is her answer. There's not going to be a change.
では、
You don't have to
私
deny
は
it.
これで失礼します。お茶、本当に美味しかったです。
わからぬ。わからぬ。わらわは全てを無限に手に入れられる偉大なる黄金の魔女。そのわらわにそなたは手に入れられぬものがあるとそう申す。
はい。
知りたい。全てを手に入れたと信じるわらわが未だ手に入れておらぬものとは何なのか。
多分あなたはもうそれをご存知と思います。だから私をここへ招いてくれたのではないですか。
魔女を煙に巻くというのか。
ではこれでここに住むことはできませんが、 お茶会にお誘いくださった時には必ずお伺いしようと思います。
もう呼ばぬわ。
I'm sure you won't.
安心するがよい。
Beatrice snapped her fingers and Shannon popped out of existence. Shannon's soul had returned to the dream of her original self. While humans have many dreams in a night, they can remember none of them. The tea party in this paradise mixed in with many other dreams and vanished. The next morning, Shannon would not remember this tea party. However, Shannon's cup remained here. The witch who had lost her guest and was standing alone looked all the more lonely. The witch dug her fingernails into the tablecloth. The grimace as she bit her lower lip made it clear that she still hadn't solved the puzzle Shannon had left behind.
リーチェ、
Oh, hey,
気に
Gab.
することないわよ。
A black hole opened above Shannon's empty seat, and the owner of that voice fell out of it.
気にもする。ああもガツンと言われてはな。
夜明けも近いから、
Ask Lime to
早く
Delta.
睡眠に戻りたいだけだったんじゃない？
わらわが知らず、そしてシャノンが知る閲楽とは何か。わらわの理想郷になくて人間の世界にのみある何かとは何か。わからぬ。知りたい。
難しいこと考えたって頭痛の種に水をやるだけだわ。シャノンの代わりなら私たちで楽しくお茶会を過ごしましょうよ。
もう茶会の気分ではない。そなたとの茶会はもう飽きた。
Thanks.
あらあら、釣れないわ。
The witch shrugged and laughed and then took a bite out of a scone. She then blew into it and swelled it up like a balloon before finally popping. Golden ribbons and butterflies flew out, but Beatrice didn't appear to notice. Fucking lighten up.
何をわらわは持たぬというのか。何を。
It's gotta be the element of love. I mean, come on, what else would it be?